On December 10th, 2019, we got Void Interactive Newsletter Volume 3.1 that goes over some new developments in the Ready or Not video game. In the background, you're going to see a new teaser trailer that was dropped. It's about a minute long that involves a pretty cool animated cutscene, whatever you want to call it. So that's going to be playing in the background while I read this letter and discuss some new changes to the game. It starts out by saying November was a busy month at Void Interactive with all the sweat, blood, and tears that you would expect to see with such an ambitious, independent game development project. Other than our passion and belief in the project, it is a supporter spirit that keeps us energized and plowing forward. Thank you for all your feedback, which has led to very interesting and passionate debate at the studio. We also want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy conclusion to 2019 and a great start to 2020. The team at Void Interactive will work through most of the holiday season, but no doubt we'll find some downtime to spend with family and friends. Continues by saying in November we hosted our first playtest window, which proved to be a very fun experience where we also picked up lots of great feedback and criticism that is being diligently reviewed by our game designers. We've also continued to grow the team and its capability, with most recently bringing on 2 additional level designers, 1 social media manager, an additional game designer. We are also working with external art studios to help accelerate our character creation and environment art. So from that first section, it sounds like Void is expanding the team. I think they had pretty successful pre-order with people either doing the supporter edition or just doing the normal tier for the beta that's coming later in 2020. I think summer 2020 is the official date. And also, it looks like they're subbing out some work to external studios to help them hit that goal. There's a screenshot included in the update. I'll post it here. It's pretty cool. It's like an up-close shot of a SWAT team member. It's like they're about to go through a door or something like that. So the work is continuing at Void Interactive with the AI system. They state the new AI system, which will dictate the behaviors and actions that AI characters take. The new AI system will not allow suspect AI to just stand and stare at a wall with no seeming purpose, and will also lead civilian AI to respond to situations based on their courage level, where some may just want to cower, others may want to play the hero. As previously stated, the new AI system will deliver better AI behaviors and reactions that will smartly adapt to player inputs and environmental conditions. That's kind of cool. I've never seen a scenario, especially not in SWAT 4, where a civilian tries to play hero. Maybe somebody who's been held hostage is an off-duty police officer. Maybe they have a concealed weapons permit and they decide to try to help in that way. So that leads up some very interesting possible scenarios for the missions in this game and how civilians can play a bigger role than simply just being hostages. The new animation system will complement the new AI system and will breathe a new dynamic into the game. You'll begin to note improved animations for key gameplay features such as arrests, general movements, and tactical gameplay elements. On to level design. Having picked up 2 additional level designers with a good eye for gameplay and balance should allow us to complete all level blockouts by Q1 2020. While we have not revealed all the levels yet, there are various blockouts nearing completion, which will be released in the coming weeks, including a suburban home raid and car dealership. I really like the idea of expanding upon the levels in this game and introducing some new scenarios. So there's a potential for a wide variety of different stages where these missions can take place. It does clarify that a blockout level is an early stage of level design and environmental art creation. A blockout utilizes primitive geometric shapes to block in level designs, game environments, and game art assets, and is designed to test size, scale, and gameplay. The article continues on with some new alpha level blockouts that are going to come soon. There's a meth house, inner city suburban home, which serves as another link in the complex and violent chain of the illegal narcotics industry. Regrettably, some chose this lifestyle, others are dragged by it, and others sadly are born into it. There's an auto dealership, the perfect front for organized crime. Let's just say that the valleys at the secondhand car dealership do more than just wash used cars. The SWAT team must tread carefully against these gangsters. There's a farm level away from the hustle and bustle of the Big Smoke. Issues arise at a farming locale only our SWAT team can solve. Will the seeds of chaos be harvested into law and order? And finally, there's a value level, lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Our SWAT team has made it big, a hillside mansion with a pool and magnificent view of the city. Issue is this mansion is occupied by a scumbag movie producer. Arresting him will be a hell of a lot more exciting than the shock he produces. Then of course we have levels already in alpha. That's 5 different levels. The first is the gas station. It's the location of a standoff. Hostages have been taken where some petty criminals hit up their local 40 gas station. Running low on funds and desperate for a supply of narcotics, they boldly entered the neighborhood 40 gas station, pumped with adrenaline without casing the joint, causing panic and surprise when encountering civilians. Of course, this is kind of a throwback to the SWAT 4 mission with the gas station, and you have the person addicted to narcotics, holding it up, trying to get money to fuel their habit. We've got the hotel level. It's a downtown hotel. It becomes a location of criminal activity gone very wrong. No one would have expected that this once glamorous downtown hotel would be the backdrop to a brutal battle between a domestic biker gang and an emerging cartel. We have the port level. Police have made a breakthrough on a criminal case which requires cross-agency collaboration to investigate the city's port. Unsure of what they will find, the SWAT team is sent into a sector of the port to raid a suspected building. We have the club level. A horrific crime has occurred in a crowded nightclub. Brutal attack that sadly results in a high body count. The SWAT team must make their way through the club, protect any civilians still alive, as well as capture the cowardly perpetrators. The club level, of course, brings back memories of a real life incident down in Florida where something like that happened. We have the block, which is an experimental level urban combat simulator set up by the force to train for civilian unrest scenarios and escort missions. Technically, there is a 6th level. It's for Kill House only. It's a police station. It's a tactical training center. The update continues with the community playtesting events. We wish to wholeheartedly thank all the alpha testers who jumped into our first and second playtesting events. Provided fantastic opportunities for supporters to rally up, play the game together, engage and socialize with each other, besides further aiding the development of the game with all the feedback that was given. We're happy with how it turned out, and we're looking forward to the next one, which is going to be December 21st from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. As promised, top 15 players, and it goes on to list all those players from the first and second events. We've got another screenshot here. Looks like it's hard to tell actually what's going on here. Looks like we've got a criminal there with a mask on looking at the ground, and somebody else behind them. Maybe they're planning something. Not too sure what's going on there. We've got the community feedback section. We're also listening to continued feedback by our community and supporters, and while we see many ongoing discussions regarding different aspects of the game, we want to address some of the main topics brought up during the event. So number one, the team put in a great deal of effort into proving how the game's networking feels, which really showed during the play session. However, we are aware of the issue with the server's browser player count. You'll be seeing a fix for that soon. Remember, the character models for PvP are also getting looked into. Our designers here comments on the dark dry docks, the street of death and block, and the elevator and getaway. The idea of throwing a glow stick Raven Club's dance floor, however, will have to wait. We also hear all the feedback given on tug of war and firefight. While these game modes are still in their early stages will be further worked on. We have ideas to make the matches steer towards a more active approach. The entry cinematics will also be made skippable in the future. In-game sounds are getting further reworked so that a more realer, more thrilling and intense experience for the player is achieved. Finally, the conclusion: with all the funds going towards game development, continue to update through the newsletter regarding the delivery of new or refined content into the alpha. Once we get through the big bulk of work through December and January, we will then shift to increasing resources into environment art, level refinement, voice acting, and UI XI. This, of course, will not stop ongoing work in sound, music, game modes, and technical refinements. On an entirely unrelated note, we've come up with a neat little something while working we think you will enjoy. You can check out by clicking here, and that's what you've been seeing this entire time in the background is the result of that. So, of course, you can purchase the alpha version, the supporter version. It's $120, gets you instant access to the alpha. It's still obviously a test version of the game, and they're still getting feedback. However, the alpha is under NDA, so I can't really talk about my own experiences while playing the game, but we can talk about the news updates that Void Interactive publishes. Once again, super excited to see this game and actually play it for you guys and with you guys. I think it'll be a lot of fun for the channel, and we will continue to follow major updates of this game. Thanks for watching. Let me know your feedback about this game and this video. If you want to see more updates, let me know. Thanks for watching.